Good morning to a brand new day. Time to learn and games to play. Learning things is so much fun. Learning is good for everyone.
Good morning, second grade. Welcome back to another great week of learning. My name is Mrs. Fang, and I'm so excited to have you guys join me so that we can become, that's right, amazing readers and writers. Okay, I have another favorite book to share with you guys, and I want you guys to look. Do you see any characters that you might recognize in this picture? Yeah, some of you guys, good. Now this is a book called Miss Smith's Incredible Storybook. And this is a great book because in this book, the characters jump out of the pages as you're reading. And the only way to get them back in is to finish the story. And guess what? No one was listening, so they couldn't finish the story until Miss Smith comes back. Do you think these characters will ever get back into the story? I don't know. You're going to have to check out this book and find out. Again, this is Miss Smith's Incredible Storybook by Michael Garland. Now, there's a couple ways that you can try to find this book. If you have the Sora app, you can check on Sora to see if this book is available for you to check out. You can try to check it out at your county library or at your school library. Again, this is a book that I checked out at Thomas School Library because I was there last week and I just went around and I was looking for books that I haven't read before that I wanted to share with you guys. So I pick up this book and see if these characters will ever get back into their storybook. All right. Now, boys and girls, speaking of Sora, these last couple of weeks in Fresno Unified, we have been doing a digital reading challenge, which means we were counting how many minutes kids were reading on Sora. So we have the top 5 school with the most read minutes in Fresno Unified. So let's see if your school is on our top 5 countdown. Are you ready? Okay, so today is Monday, so we're going to start with the school that came in number 5. Let's see if it's your school. Ready? So coming in number 5 with our digital reading challenge is, let's see, Ainsworth Elementary. Good job. Out of all the elementary school in Fresno, you guys came in 5th place. That is awesome. Good job, and keep checking out those books on Sora, and we'll see which school is going to make our top countdown next week. Okay, boys and girls. Now, don't forget, I still have a lot of these activity books here in our PBS classroom. So if you don't have one, boys and girls, we have a lot of them to give away, and they don't cost anything. Do you know how to get one? All you have to do is write a letter or an email to me here in our PBS classroom, and I'll send you one of these fun activity books. Now, don't forget to put your home address or your return address so we can get these to you, all right? I can't wait to receive your letters so that I can send these books out to you. All right? Okay, boys and girls, are you guys ready to get started? Awesome. I know we have been on our little rest over the weekend, so let's warm up our brain by playing a fun mystery word game. That's right. This is a review game. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you some sound spelling cards. Your job is to make the sound, blend the sound together, guess my word. Now, if you have a paper or a pencil or a whiteboard nearby, make sure that you are using your paper, pencil, whiteboard to write down my mystery word so that we can check it. Are you ready? Okay, let's stretch out our brains so that we can get ready for our learning. Okay, ready? First sound is the window card. The window card says, "Wah." Good job. Next sound, ooh, the egg card. Egg card says, "Eh." Good job. Next card is the thumb card. What does that say? Good job. That's a diagram. Wah, eh. Okay. Last sound is the shirt card. What does the shirt card say? Good job. Now blend it together. Ready? Wah, What's my Mishy word? Weather. What is it? Weather. Good job. Now let's check. How did you spell weather? Weather is spelled W-E-A-T-H-E-R, weather. Like the weather outside is nice and warm. Weather. How did you do? Thumbs up. Good job, boys and girls. Okay, so now that our brain is all warmed up, let's get ready that's why we got to train our listening ears today. Okay, so are you guys ready? Okay, get your listening ears, turn them up nice and high so that we can practice a game with phoneme reversal. Now in this game, I'm going to say some sounds. Your job is to blend, and then guess what? We're gonna reverse and go back with the same sound, and it's gonna make a new word. Let's see if you guys can figure out my new word. Okay, are you ready? Okay, at, what is it? Pat, good. Now go back, let's reverse it. App, what is it? Tap, good job. Okay, next set of sounds, ready? At, what is it? Bat. Okay, reverse it. You have to remember those sounds. Ready? Tab. What is it? Tab. Good job. Okay, last set of sounds. Ready? What is it? 10. You guys are really good at this. Good. Let's reverse it. Ready? Net. What is it? Net. Good job, boys and girls, practicing your listening skills. Now, before we go to our phonics instruction, let's quickly go over our high-frequency words. Remember, high-frequency words are words that we see most frequently when we are reading and writing. So it's important to really know how to read and write them automatically, okay? So every week we have 10 words. Every day we're going to focus on 2. So our 2 words that we're going to focus today are the words door and front. Say it. I want you to read it with me again and spell it. Ready? First word, door. Good job. Let's spell it. D-O-O-R, door. Good job. Okay, next word, front. Good job. Spell it. F-R-O-N-T, front. Good reading. Now, I have 2 sentences for us. Let's read and see which one of these words will go into the sentence so that it will make sense. Ready? Read it with me. The kitchen is open. Good job. Let's read the second sentence. There is a big tree in our yard. Now, if we're using our context clues to find the word that's going to make sense in our sentence, there's a couple of clues in the first sentence. There's a kitchen and something is open. So, what do you think it is? The kitchen door is open. Does that make sense? Yes. And there was a big tree and something about my yard. So do you think there's a big tree in our front yard? Yes, there is. Good job, boys and girls. So our 2 words today are door and front. Let's read all of the words that we're going to be learning this week. Okay, ready? Let me get my reading fingers. Help me read, starting with the 2 that we learned today. Door, front, order, probably, remember, someone, tomorrow, what's, worry, and yesterday. Okay, boys and girls, good job with your high-frequency words. Now, let's move into our phonics instructions. And guess what? Let me move this out of the way a little bit. We are out of sound spelling cards. We have learned all the spelling patterns in 2nd grade already. So from now until the end of the school year, we're just really going to be focusing on our syllable types. And in 2nd grade, we're going to be practicing the 6 syllable types. Because did you know that learning to read with these syllables, and this week we're going to be focusing on a closed and our open syllable. Learning syllable types, and especially the closed and the open syllable, is what we call, it's a foundational skill for multisyllabic decoding. That's a long word, is it? Multisyllabic word decoding just means words with more than 1 syllable that we're going to be decoding. And did you know that learning to read part or chunking, or what we call breaking down words, is easier for us to read and write? And so that is why for the rest of the school year, we're really just going to be working with our syllable types to break them down into what we call manageable chunks so that we can read. Okay, so let's go over what closed and open syllables mean. So closed syllable just means that the is what we call our vowel is closed in, and so because my vowel is closed in between two consonants, it's going to make a short vowel sound. Okay, and the pattern that we most likely see is a vowel consonant consonant vowel pattern. Okay. Now in an open syllable, the vowels are open, and that's why it's called an open syllable, and because it's open, the vowel is going to make a long vowel, okay? And the pattern that we most likely see with it is a vowel, consonant, vowel. So what does that look like? Well, let's get some example here for us. So let me move my chart. Let's move it around because I have two words that I want us to look at, okay? So let's look at the first word. And remember that little pattern that I said that was most likely? This is what my brain does. So my brain goes, oh, A is a vowel. And my brain goes, oh, I is a vowel. And then it goes, oh, what's in between my two vowels? I see a consonant, P is a consonant, K is a consonant. Now I have my vowel, consonant, consonant, vowel pattern, and I know that if it's a vowel, consonant, consonant, vowel pattern, I know that I would divide my word between the two consonants, okay? And because I divide between the two consonants, let's look at the first syllable part. Notice the first syllable part is, you see not the syllable part, but look at the vowel. You see how it's closed in between the two consonants? So that means it's a short vowel. You're right. So let's read it. N, ap, nap. And this says k, I, n, kin. Put it together. What's my word? Napkin. How did you do? Good. Now let's quickly go over the next word. You see? Do you see my vowel? What's my vowel? I. Good job. I hear you. What's the other vowel? E. Good job. And what's in between? Just one consonant. Good job. Okay, so what's my pattern? It's a vowel, consonant, vowel pattern. So in that sense, remember, because it's a vowel, consonant, vowel, there's only one consonant. That means we're going to divide our word between the vowel and the consonant. So you see how the vowel is open? There's not a consonant next to it. So it's a long vowel. So let's quickly sound this out. T, I, and that says g. What's my word? Tiger. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of learning, boys and girls. But don't forget to come back tomorrow so that we can continue blending and segmenting words with more than one syllable. Okay, so boys and girls, I hope you guys have a great day of learning with your teachers. And as you're reading, I want you to really focus and look for those open and vowel syllables to help you read. All right? Okay, have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Good morning to a brand new day. Time to learn and games to play. Learning things is so much fun. Learning is good for everyone.